Hello there, my name is Exility, and in today's episode of Player Predictions I'll be looking at Aston Villa. It was quite a hard one to look at because they didn't really have a good season last season, and the players I chose are either coming in to help out or carried the team last season. If you ever think of Aston Villa, the first player that comes to your mind is definitely Christian Benteke. Without a doubt, he carried the attacking force last season for them, banging in goals left, right and centre. He did get an upgrade from 79 to an 81 last season, which I don't believe he should have had at the time because he still was a bit patchy in some places, but as the season's gone on, he's shown that he deserves an 81 card. That's why I've kept him at that. I've given him a +2 shooting because I think FIFA underestimate his ability to find the net from various different angles and distances, and without a doubt his heading ability scares many defence, so I've added that +1 because his height, power just outstrength players in dead ball situations, mainly like corners, crosses, free kicks, stuff like that. That's why I think Aston Villa sort of have to aim at next season, is to get it in the air, get it on his head or get it to his feet, just to find the back of the net if they stand any chance of not dropping down to the Championship. Speaking of experience though, Joe Cole has been brought in solely for that. I don't believe he's been brought in for his quality because he has severely declined from where he was a couple of years ago. I remember the days when he used to bang in volleys against Sweden. Just absolutely phenomenal player, one of England's brightest players, I believe. But with age, he's declined quite a bit. He's been chucked pillar to post from some teams. Few injuries here and there has sort of dampened his pace a lot. That's why I gave him -1 to 61, sort of around the pace he should be at. Dribbling has decreased, I believe, because Premier League is definitely one of the toughest leagues, and he's shown that it's hard for him to beat defenders now, take around him or run at pace and stuff like that. So that's why I've given him a -4, and his shooting's severely dropped, I believe, because normally you could see him curl a ball into the back of the net. He can still do that, but not, like I said last episode, it's not on a consistent basis, and you need to do that to have a good rating card. And finally, I dropped his passing down by 3 because there's so many wayward passes, I believe, at West Ham, and it was quite depressing to see this player. I think he should just sort of call it a day for trying all these skills and that, well, not skills, but trying to beat defenders. Just be intelligent, use your experience, and just get the ball to Christian Benteke or other major players at Aston Villa, and use your experience to help out the youngsters, because it is a young squad, Aston Villa is. And speaking of another good player, last season Guzan had a 79 rated card. I don't think many people expected him to be great, but throughout the season he's shown maybe because of how bad the Aston Villa defence was, he's had a lot of opportunities to show his skills, mainly in the reflexes. His shot stopping has been phenomenal, and his speed, obviously because his age and kicking and positioning, it's not great, but because of how many shots he's had, he's shown off +2 for diving, +1 for reflexes, +1 for handling. He's shown he's deserved that one upgrade. If he pulls off another season like he had before, Aston Villa could stay up, but like Benteke, if he is off form, they will definitely lose the game. Speaking of a consistent player, I believe Villar is one of the best for Aston Villa. I don't know if he's captain. Write in the comments below if he's captain. Sorry, I didn't really have a look, research that a bit. But his card last season was severely underrated for pace. That's why I've given him a +8, because there's times where he catches up with the fastest players in the Premier League, and you think, how is this a 52 rated pace guy? So I gave him a 60 pace because I don't really think they would sort of go back on what they said last season Like their World Cup card got 60, so I think that's sort of the level they'll keep him at next season. And the other stat I increased was his heading, which is just I'm sad that I even kept it at 75. It's another one like Benteke. It's just unbelievable in the air, like from corners or just mainly like defensive clearances. Like it's just like a concrete head, and I think they call him Concrete Vla or something like that. I'm not sure, but his performance for Netherlands in the World Cup was just showed that he is a leader, I believe, in like the defensive line. And if he stays at Aston Villa and he shows like consistency like last season, once again I think they could stay up. But Aston Villa do need a few more players, either youth or just a bit more quality in their like ranks. And the 3 players that I mentioned that were good last season need to be good next season to even get to where they want to be. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was quite hard for me to make. Write in the comments below who else you think I should do in upcoming episodes, or improvements I need to make. Make sure you like, subscribe and follow me on Twitter. I've been Xility, and goodbye.